Hello again, it's Kel. I'm just filled my tank up, literally started it today. If you can hear some noises, I'm bowling about on my chair and I think I've got sand all over my floor. I'm just setting up a tropical tank for the first time. So, as I say, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see I've got fancy goldfishing tanks and ponds and things like that. But today, thought I'd have a go at an actual planted tropical tank. So it's a Juwel Lido 200. I can actually get far enough back to see it. There it is. And I've got a couple of bits of dragon stone in and a couple of bits of wood, and I've been down to my local fish shop and bought about 10 pots of plants. The substrate is a mixture of, I'll just go to where you might be able to see, at the back, where all the plants are planted. It's eco-complete. I've read good things about it. I ain't ever used it before, but we'll see. And the front, the sand, which the lights are shining off quite a lot, that might be a better angle, is Maui farm sand. So it looks quite nice. Quite impressed with it to know. So first time I've actually ever done really a planted tank. I banged about 4 bunches of just mixed cold water plants into my goldfish tank the other day, because I've never had live plants in there, I've always had plastic ones. But yeah, I went down, I asked some questions. The guy in the shop said all these should be alright without CO2, which I ain't got at the minute, but maybe in the future I'll be doing a video about that. But yeah, it's a Lido 200 by Juwel, 200 litre tank. Bit of an odd shape. It's not very long, I think it's only about 70 odd centimetres long, and from this angle it don't look very deep, but if I was to come around here you can see it's a pretty deep tank. So I've got just a mixture of plants. I've some what apparently grow pretty big down the back, and some what only grow 20 centimetres ish down the I'd say it's the middle of the tank. It's the, yeah, it is. But yeah, so at the minute this is just in my computer room, so I thought I'd have a tank in here with some nice tropical fishing. But yeah, I've also attached some Anubias to some bits of wood that I had, as you can see there, and to a bit of dragon stone there. There's just one piece tied onto the back of that. And then I have got some other plants coming. To be honest, I actually bought tons of them from an online shop, but I got impatient and I've been out today and bought enough pretty much to fill my tank. So I think I've got about 30 plants coming at some point, which I don't need at all. It's quite good though. It's always better to have too many. Yeah, I've got a nice piece of dragonstone there. I'm going to put some Java fern on, I think. And I've got some Java moss coming, which I don't know whether to cover that stone in it or the big lump of wood at the back, what goes all the way down to the front and down to that side, and get a bit of moss all over that. I think that's probably a better option. But yeah, at the minute I'm currently just using the internal Juwel filter, which I hear mixed things about. It seems to, I've heard it work, I know other people who've ran it, but at some point I am going to put a canister in, I think. Probably just a little EM Pro, the smallest, the Eco Pro, the smallest one they do as well. Keep that one running and all, just so I can have a small UV in my cabinet. So, to be honest, if I didn't want a UV, I wouldn't bother, I'd just run the internal, but I do, so I'm going to have to get something, either a pump, just to pump the water through it, or I'll have to walk outside my room to get a better angle of this. I won't be a sec. So, obviously when you walk in my little pit, God, I'm terrible at taking videos, all the doors shutting and all sorts. But yeah, as you can see, it's a nice deep big square tank. But yeah, I'm quite pleased. with the way it's turned out so far. I say it's my first time ever doing a planted tank really. I say I've banked some in another one but never actually had a big go. It's a lot of messing about, just getting like that piece of wood there to stay in. Oh, it's killing me. I've had it on soak for ages, it does sink, but just the angle of the shape of it is not good for sticking in sand. But I obviously can't have it in the gravel because I've got lots of plants in there and it takes up a bit too much space. So yeah, I'll keep updating this as and when I do more things with it. But for my first effort, I don't mind. I think I've done alright. I ain't done good, but I've done alright. Yeah, I've got a little beach because my plan is to get some cordifollus. So I just wanted sand so they'd be happy. I'm going to get a good few of them in there. I ain't decided on everything else yet, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to use a bit of fertiliser, probably Ferropol is it by JBL, and I've got a little iron supplement at the minute to use. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Just going to have a little zoom about the tank and then that'll be that. But I'll shut up now because I don't need droning on. I've been droning on far too long. I'm going to talk again. Yeah, the water's maybe a bit murky just because I literally filled it up about 25 minutes ago, maybe 30 minutes ago, something like that. But considering it was only a short time ago, it's not too bad. I did wash all the sand quite thoroughly yesterday. The Eco Complete don't need washing, it comes in like a mucky bag full of loads of juice, which has apparently got all bacteria in, so it'll kickstart your cycle. So I'll say, we'll see. I might end up banging a bit of bacteria in myself. I've got a couple of bottles of different stuff what claims to have all that in, so we'll see. But I'm quite impressed with these Anubias. It's one of the plants I really like, but I see me an amazing job of stringing it up there. But I'm hoping that this all grows nice, because I think it'll be a nice tank. I got a tall one, just so, because I say I'm going to get chorus, I'm going to have a lot of bottom fish. But because it's a rye one, it's a pretty tall tank. Well, I say pretty tall, it's taller than the other one, it's about just over 2 foot I think. I'm going to get a few on the bottom and get some middle swimming fish, and then I'll get a few what like it at the top. So some of them plants at the back, I don't know all the names off the top of my head, I've got the cards. Some of them grow right to the top of the tank, so that should be alright. Thanks for watching. Alright, bye.